Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a rather short video. It could go a lot longer, but I'm not going to do that. Today it's going to be the impact of AI and its environmental impact and whatnot, and my takes on everything that's been happening. Um, so let's just dive right into it. As you can probably tell with this tab up here, um, yeah, this is an MIT app, it's an MIT article. I'll link it below. Um, and it's generative AI's environmental impact. Holy, I cannot talk. Okay, but as it says here, there are like there's so much electric demand, and it does use a lot of water to cool down servers and whatnot. So that also pollutes a lot of water. You can probably go on to, after this video, go on YouTube or Google and search up like um, impacts of AI data centers. Um, and the number of centers is increasing too. You've probably heard some stuff about that. So it is harmful for the environment. And I mean, there's not too much more to say about that because it is harming the environment and it's taking up a lot of land. 100 data centers worldwide, each has about 50,000 servers. Yes, that takes up a lot of space. And they have been around for a while, but now that with the use of AI and AI's rise and whatnot, it is getting, it has a more like detrimental impact on the environment. Here, I will highlight this because you probably don't want to hear me yapping so much, but it, the the power requirements are like doubling and they are, it's a lot. It's a lot right now. And then besides that, ChatGPT, if anyone has been keeping up in the political world, ChatGPT given the US government permission to profile people. And after the government contract with Anthropic, which is the creators of Claude, after that got terminated because Claude didn't want, or the Anthropic didn't want, or the US government broke the contract because they started using it to profile people and create like um, war machines with killing weapons. So they pulled back, and ChatGPT came in and said, "Oh yeah, you can." Or OpenAI came in and said, "Oh yeah, you can use our AI for whatever you need." So they have a contract now, which is why the usership or the users of ChatGPT are suddenly like migrated to Claude. And here, I'll ask Gemini on its take. Hey, Gemini, I have a couple questions. Um, Can you talk about the political situation around Claude and ChatGPT and why people are leaving ChatGPT? I'm using Gemini for this just because um, it's like not one of the two, and you shouldn't give like too biased of answers. Um, And yeah, you can Google it, but I'm just doing this to see if it's accurate because I do know a lot about the situation right now. Um, yes, surrounding AI has changed a lot because, yeah, how they interact with the government, that is true. That is why ChatGPT is now being hated so much. Yes, this is the big part. Um, the CEO of Anthropic refused to allow the Department of Defense to use Claude for mass domesticated holy fuck. Okay, for mass domestic surveillance. And so there are people who maniacs, yes, there are people who support ChatGPT and OpenAI and what they're doing, stepping in for Claude, and then there are people who um are leaving ChatGPT, like me. I'll probably migrate a bunch of my stuff to like Gemini. So yeah, these are reasons why people are leaving ChatGPT. Privacy concerns is a pretty major part because if they are allowing the government to monitor you, why, or because ChatGPT, if they're allowing the government to do whatever they want with their AI, with ChatGPT, or if OpenAI is letting the government do whatever they want with ChatGPT, and they're using it for mass surveillance, yes, there would definitely be privacy concerns. Yeah. Would you like me to compare the safety? Oh, wait, it linked the sources below? Yo, okay. So it's not just like, okay, well, this is, I wasn't expecting that, but yeah. Anyways, what I think is right and wrong with AI, I don't think AI should be used for war or for a mass surveillance on citizens. I think the current government is, yeah, I'm not gonna get my take. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you can walk out of here learning something a little bit new. If you didn't, well, then just the reality of the situation should be somewhat forced because it is forced and it is our reality. And that is the time that we're living through. All right, bye bye. See you guys later in the next one.